Sometimes dull. Everyone here claims to be dull, but we aren't. We just march to different drummers. Until my life imploded, I was pretty dull. Then everyone died at once, various reasons, including my husband of 42 years. I cried for a year, then realized the life lesson. If a bad thing can happen at any time without warning, aim your focus at right now. I poked my head out of my hole, experimented with all sorts of silly activities, and stopped worrying what people think. Now I do many fun things, none of them well, but who cares? I love steam engines, so I applied for a job on a steam locomotive, and to my total astonishment was accepted. So at age 76, I'm training to be a steam locomotive fireman. Last weekend I had my first 10-hour training shift. It's the hardest thing I've ever done. Like running a marathon while simultaneously working all the machines in the gym and driving an 18-wheeler. When my energy levels drop, like after a shift, I'm not a spring chicken. I laze around the house for days, reading. After recharging, I'm back at the firebox, or harp, or garden, or whatever's next. So we can charge into the world trying everything, or simply sit quietly and watch it go by. Or both. At any age. Peace to all. Pics below from my first full 10-hour shift. I thought I would die. Size 10 in steel-toed boots. Bananas don't survive long in a steam cab. My son got this in his Happy Meal today and I think they look alike. He swears they don't. Maybe it's just me. 38F, 5M. No banana for scale because he ate fries. My dull life got a little exciting today when a friend gave me some quail eggs. Anyone know what I should do with them? Boil, poach, or some unique thing to do with quail eggs? Scrambling seems like a waste since you can't appreciate the individual eggs themselves. F72, size 9 shoe. I am comparing them with a small chicken egg, along with the mandatory banana. The amount of joy I got from CVS Pharmacy yesterday was something that I had never experienced before. I'm soon to be 48, I think. And when I went to get my 4 different prescriptions that being this close to meeting the Reaper is supposed to delay, I found myself eagerly awaiting that scroll of paper that they call a receipt. As I waited for her to reload the receipt paper, I pulled up the CVS app in preparation for one of my most risque adventures yet. The day before that, my mother had asked that I go there and pick up her 7 prescriptions that I'm sure have nothing to do with raising such a precious child that you can imagine that I was. Upon receiving her receipt, I had realized that she had a $2 extra bucks coupon that I tucked away for safekeeping. Okay, yes. Technically, I stole it from my mother, but she wasn't going to use it anyway. And anyway, I get my scroll, and with anticipation, I go through the 16 feet of useless coupons where lo and behold at the very bottom is my $2 extra bucks. I take off being sure to not draw attention to myself and slowly make my way to the breakfast food section. I pretend to peruse the items as if I didn't know what I wanted, and after I was sure enough time had passed, I made my selections. A box of Reese's Cup cereal and a box of Rice Krispie treats that I'm positive plays no role into why I have to take medicine. I approach the lady at the counter and put the Rice Krispie treats on the counter, and she sees the cereal in my cart. She asks, "Is this all for you today?" I quirk my eyebrow, maintain eye contact and say, "Yes." She rings it up, tells me the total is $1.99, and I hand her my mother's $2 coupon. After she bags up my ill-gotten goods that I graciously forfeited the 1 penny difference, I boldly reach in the cart and place the box of cereal on the counter. She looks at me with suspicion in her all-seeing eye and rings up the box of cereal. She states that the total is $2.41 as she stares at my purse. She sees the white flash of my coupon as I pull it out with gusto. I can tell that she wants to say something. I take the opportunity to shake my bag of meds and let her make an informed decision based on the rattling pills and what they may or may not be needed for. Wisely, she decides that it's probably not worth losing an arm over based on the sound of 300 pills rattling around, and takes my coupon, bringing my total to 0.41 cents. One of my greatest heists yet. The satisfaction I got leaving there yesterday with my cereal and Rice Krispie treats that I paid for with 2 quarters. And she still had to give me change. Oh my. I'll never be the same. Size 8.5 running shoes I wore just in case. No banana for scale, 'cause you all know I'm above the law at this point. Life is better with a laugh.